Welcome back to another episode of Let's Roll Out. Guys, today we're in the 2015 Subaru WRX STI. And when you've got two cars that look so good, that has great performance, has the capability to do everything so well, which one do you choose? We're talking about this, the STI and the WRX. Now, one of the first things you have to address is the price. There's an $8,000 difference between the two vehicles. Now, for many, that may be a huge deciding factor. You're looking at $29,995 compared to $37,995. Now, both vehicles come with available manual transmission. Where it comes to the STI, you only get a manual. With the WRX, you have the option of automatic or manual. Both vehicles are all-wheel drive, Subaru's symmetrical all-wheel drive system. Both vehicles are turbocharged. So when you look at it, it seems as though you're up against a wall with so many decisions to make. Hopefully today will help you to make that decision a little bit easier. Now, we've featured the WRX on our show, and if you click right here, you can get to that show where we featured the 2-liter turbocharged WRX with the automatic transmission. Let's go through some of the facts about these two cars. So when it comes to the WRX, you've got a 2-liter turbocharged motor that puts out 268 horsepower. It also has a torque of 258 foot-pounds. But one of the different things when you compare to the STI with the WRX is you get to that horsepower and torque a lot sooner. For the WRX, you get to it at 2,000 RPM, so you get full torque almost immediately. When it comes to the STI, you have to wind it out to get to 4,000 RPMs before you get full boost. Even though the STI comes with a larger motor in a 2.5-liter motor, and it has a higher horsepower of 305 and 290 foot-pounds of torque, both the WRX and the STI will get to 100 kilometers at the same time, 5.5 seconds. And for some, you might be wondering, now why would that be possible? Because you have more horsepower, more torque in the STI. What you have to bear in mind is that the WRX is lighter by 95 pounds. It weighs in at 3,269 pounds when compared to this, the STI, which is 3,364 pounds. So weight is always the enemy of horsepower, and the fact that you're able to get to your torque a lot sooner with the 2-liter turbocharged WRX compared to 4,000 in the STI. This is why you were able to get that same figure. Now, but it doesn't stop there. The engine from the STI has been carried over from its predecessor, and even go back all the way to 2008. So it's a tried, tested, and true motor. And when Subaru introduced this motor again for their newer model, they received some flack for it. Another issue that faced the 2.5-liter motor in the STI is its consumption. This car will consume a hefty 13.8 liters in the city compared to the WRX, which is only 11. Now, when stacked on the highway as well, you can definitely see that difference coming to play. The WRX will give you 8.3 liters for every 100K compared to this, the STI, at 10.2. Now, I was quite surprised seeing that this is a small vehicle with only a 4-cylinder motor, and its consumption was so terrible. But Subaru did not want to mess with a good thing, because this car is capable of so much. You see, the compression ratio in the 2.5 motor make it easier for the aftermarket industry. Now, buying an STI, the person who wants that car knows that they will want to be doing their little modifications to make it their own, to make it that much better. They would like to up the ante and to get that little bit more performance like this out of it. Now you raise the RPMs in this car and it simply comes alive. It gives you a great sound from the back and it just makes for a really enjoyable experience. Now, I am not taking away from the WRX because that car also is very good. Now, some of the things that set the WRX apart, it's a limited slip differential, and you have the locking C-diff in the middle that you're able to customize, which it doesn't give you that option in the WRX. Now, what the C-diff will allow you to do is be able to channel how much torque you'd like in the front or in the back, or you can lock it where it gives even split front to back. See, for me, I like a more rear wheel bias all-wheel drive system, and for that you can get it in the WRX STI. So you have two vehicles that are able to have fun, carry your friends or your family. As you can see right now, we've got child seats in the back. But the Subaru WRX and the STI fits that bill so well. When it comes to the trunk, you have 12 cubic of space. You are also able to fold the seats down, so you have complete practicality in both cars. Something that the WRX makes it harder to do. Now, it's not impossible. The compression ratio in the WRX is very high, and it's highly turbocharged as it is right now. So improvements or for increasing its horsepower, it's smaller compared to this. So if you are looking for a car that has more customization or the potential for more, the WRX STI is definitely your car. Now, this vehicle is heavier because Subaru has stiffened up the chassis quite a bit, because they know the person that buys this car is gonna be enjoying it on the racetrack. So you have a car that has a quicker steering. It's extremely nimble. The turn-ins are quick. You have a clutch travel that is absolutely so short, and your gear shifts are perfect. They are very close together, and it makes for very sporty driving. The Subaru WRX STI gives you options that you don't find in the WRX. So if you're looking for a car that has capability, performance, the potential to do so much more, the STI is your choice. If you're looking for a car that has the all-around capability of being extremely fuel efficient, with enough power, the all-wheel drive as well, to get you where you want to go, take your family, the WRX is your way to go. Now, which one would I choose? I'm gonna take this, the WRX STI, because it has so much potential. Now, I bring this up for a reason. You see, Kevin is the owner of this car, and coming in the spring, this car is gonna be going under the knife to get some modifications done. And we will get the opportunity to bring this car back to Let's Roll Out. So if you have not subscribed to our show, I would say do it, because we would like to bring it to you, and I'm sure you will enjoy it as well. So if this is your first time joining us, let it not be the last. Subscribe to the channel and come join us on a weekly basis, because spring is coming and we go back to bringing you a new show every week. Thanks for your time. Have yourself a beautiful day, wherever you may be. My name is Elton Felix.